Yes, you guys, that is how my Achilles was looking before I got my surgery. It was huge. You can hear my surprise if you listen closely in the video. But I just want to go and talk about my surgery. So thankfully, I did not have the super long incision on the back of my Achilles like you may see with some repairs surgeries. My incision was about an inch long and it was kind of offset, and I'll post some pictures. But I don't remember much of the surgery, of course, because I was under anesthesia. But however, when I woke up, I did not feel any pain. I remember they put me in the front seat of my car, and then my mom said somehow I made it to the back seat because I was very nauseous from the anesthesia. But I also had a numb blocker in my leg. I had a numb blocker and the anesthesia. So I was not feeling anything, no pain in my ankle at all. And that felt great. So I left the office thinking like, wow, I don't feel any pain. This is amazing. Surgery is not bad. However, when I went to sleep that night, and the numb blocker wore off, the pain woke me up out of my sleep, you guys. I was on the verge of tears, like I really was. And I don't know why, but for some reason I wasn't trying to take the medicine that they gave me, but I definitely had to take it once the numb blocker wore off because it was very painful. After my surgery, I was I definitely missed 2 weeks of classes. I guess I recovered from surgery for 2 weeks. And I have an important tip at the end of this video for why it took me 2 weeks to recover, because it kind of shouldn't have took that long. Should have been back in class, so stay tuned. However, I was still going places. Like even before my surgery, I had to wait 5 days. So I actually went to the Southern Heritage Classic in Memphis. I was at the football game on my crutches. Me and my girl Nanda, we drove down there from Jackson. And after the surgery, homecoming was, the fall semester. So I did homecoming on a knee scooter, which was not fun at all. And where else did I go? I went to Afropunk. Yeah, I went to Afropunk on my knee scooter too. So I just want to tell you guys, like, yes, you are handicapped because you're on a knee scooter, but don't let that stop you from going places, especially if you have somebody willing to be with you, friend or family, because I definitely had that, and that's what gave me the confidence to go out. I didn't go out alone, but I still went out. Oh, yes. Navigating campus on my knee scooter was definitely a struggle. Knee scooters require arm strength for real. Your arms will get stronger. They will. So, I almost actually tripped once on a brick. I was going to the student center, headed to get breakfast, a great morning, and I tripped. So yeah, just be mindful not to go too fast on your knee scooter. And when I got my injury, I was living in the on-campus apartments on the second floor. Every single day, I had to go up on my crutches. That was really the most surreal part of being injured, just like stairs, not being able to navigate stairs how I was before. So my handicaps at this time was I was non-weight bearing, I was in a cast, so I was using a knee scooter to get around and crutches, and I was also using a shower stool to shower along with the shower cover, casting. So I had a lot of handicaps initially, and things that I had to buy just to accommodate my new normal, which was being non-weight bearing. And so, just some tips for this phase of the recovery process is after your surgery, definitely drink a lot of water. Please drink a lot of water when you take your medicine. Because that's why it took me 2 weeks to get back to classes. Because the first week, of course, I was out. I had surgery, got to recover. However, that second week, I had really bad constipation. So I just really want to encourage you guys, drink water when you take that medicine, please. And second tip is lean on your friends and your family, and definitely ask somebody if they're able to come down the day of your surgery if you're on campus, to spend a couple of days with you, especially the day of surgery and then a couple of days after too, because you'll definitely need that support. So if people are willing to help you, take advantage of it. Don't feel like a burden, because just don't feel like a burden. I definitely felt that way sometimes, but you need the help, so accept it and just take advantage of the people willing to help you. My third tip is do not use your crutches when it's wet and rainy outside. Please. I made that mistake and I almost fell. And falling is the last thing you want to do when you're trying to recover, because your Achilles can, if you fall wrong, it cannot handle that. So don't use your crutches when it's wet and rainy, on wet tiles, slippery surfaces, all of that. Use the knee scooter. And last tip is definitely get a shower stool. Please get a shower stool. That really helped me a lot, especially if you're in the dorm. Oh, speaking of dorms, you can request for your doctor to give you like a prescription or a note, a doctor's note, to move your dorm room to the first floor of the building if you need that. And you can also request for them to give you a handicap sticker, or you can go to your campus, um, the respective office, to ask for a handicap parking decal, whichever is easier. But that will help a lot. That will help a lot. So shower stool, and then, requesting to be in a more suitable dorm, handicap accessible dorm, if you need that. I didn't do it, but if you need that, definitely do it. And then a handicap sticker from your school or from the doctor's office. So that is the end of part 1.